Hey, what's up? We got people rolling in. Sick. Aiden, what's up, BB? Just you and me, dude. Let's work it out. I am very sore still from Tuesday, and then I went on a super long walk yesterday, and then I taught the footwork class this morning. I'm feeling it, but no excuses. Power hour, let's do it. You guys get outside today? It was so nice. We're gonna wait for a couple minutes for people to get in here. Water, pump up music. 2 mandatory things. Also a chair. Here we go. Now people are rolling in. Nice. We're gonna wait until about 3 or 4 after before we start, and then as people roll in, they can just join us where we're at. Make sure you guys got water, a chair to stand on, and some sort of pump up music. Also, let me know who's here. Pop up in that chat. Yes, Caden. Caden, we're going to make you a speed climber by the end of this. You're doing all the workouts, dude. All right, everybody, here we go. We're starting. I hope everybody is doing well. Let me get that camera angled. Perfect. All right, this is the Thursday night power hour class. We're focusing on raw power, some sheer power. We're going to start by warming up. We're going to do the same warm-up that we did last week. Posture scoops, horizontal shoulder rotations, quad rotation, Cossack lunge, calf raises, downward dog push-ups, and then 1 minute of jumping jacks. And then we're going to jump into the main workout. At any point, if I'm going too fast, let me know in the chat box. If you guys have questions, put them in that chat box as well. Afterwards, you can always email me, jacob@adventurerock.com, or slide into my direct messages on Instagram @JacobDBach. We love hearing your feedback. We love knowing that you guys are doing this. I think the other power hour has like over 200 views on it, which means everybody's training hard, everybody's psyched, even if we can't get there on the day. That is all right. I'm glad that all of you are here right now, though. We're going to start with those posture scoops. Remember that we're looking for one big connected chain. So we're going to start with our feet facing forward. We're going to have a nice bend in our knee, but still keep those legs engaged. We're looking for those glutes to be elongated down. We're always trying to get those hips nice and lowered. We don't want the butt sticking out too much. So lower that down. Take that navel, pull it all the way to the back of the spine, engaging that core. Close the rib cage. Roll those shoulders back, heads on a string. When your hands come up, don't let those shoulders come up as well. Keep them nice and down. We're going to start in the prayer hands, pushing it forward as hard as we can, bringing it above our head, facing our hands outward, and scooping down. We want all connected chain. We're warming all of this up, though. We're going to start by doing 5 of those. Here we go. Get into that posture. Check everything. Engage all of it. And starting with 1. Make sure to breathe. And number 2. 3 more. Let me check myself on my side. I want to make sure that I'm nice and yeah. 2 more. Here we go. Make them count. And 1 last one. Nice. For this next one, we're going to take this off because it's easier to show you guys. We're going to do horizontal shoulder rotations. We're keeping that nice, long, connected chain going, engaging those core, that glute, string on the top of the head. When we bring our arms out to the side, make sure they're not in back of you. Make sure they're not forward, and we want those shoulders nice and packed back. We want these directly next to us. Your right hand starts by bringing that thumb rotating forward, hand to the air. Left hand thumb goes backwards, hand to the air or as far back as you can get it. And we're just going to rotate back and forth, alternating, all right? We're going to do 5 of these as well. Let's get into that stance. Get those palms flipped where you need them. And we're starting with 5. Make sure we're checking if we are moving forward at all. So that was 1. 2, good. Really feel that stretch. 3. 4. And 5. Awesome. Shake it out. We're going to get into our hands and knees now. We're getting that quad formation. I'm going to lower the camera down. All right. For the quad position, we're going to be on the hands and knees, making sure that our back isn't arched, our head isn't sinking down. We want to pretend that there's a string going from the top of our head and our glutes, pulling us both directions, really elongating everything. Feel the pressure equally between your hands and your knees. Katie, my back is still sore from Alex's workout yesterday. That's all right. That means we're just going to come back stronger. All right. Make sure that we have even pressure on everything. If you are feeling a little bit of like wrist irritation, go ahead and just claw into the ground a little bit or go onto your fist. So we're going to start by threading the needle with our right hand through our left and then coming all the way up, feeling a nice stretch all the way through this way. Keep that pressure nice and even. We're doing 5 on both sides. Here we go. Get into the position and oh, my back cracked. And our last one. Hold it up there just a little bit longer. See how far back. Breathe into that stretch. Nice. Let's go ahead and thread the left hand through the right side. Feel a nice even pressure everywhere. And here we go. Left through the right. Two. Make sure you're not leaning too far back from your hand. You want to be over it. 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. Make it count. Really feel that stretch. Awesome. Great job, everybody. On to my personal favorite stretch. The Cossack lunge. Well, this is I taught a footwork class earlier and we did these before. My body is feeling it. All right, here we go. Remember for these Cossack lunges, if you're not the most mobile person, that's all right. We're all getting there. You can keep them right below your hips, maybe a little bit wider. And just lean onto that right side and feel the stretch all the way through the back of the hammy. Or if you are a little bit more mobile, go ahead and get nice and wide, and you can lean all the way down, perching onto that, and taking that heel, pulling yourself. We're not pushing with the other one. We're going to be doing 5 of these on both sides. Try to keep some nice balance. So we're looking for core tightness. We're looking for that string on the top of our head. If you are having a little bit trouble balancing, feel free to just walk your hands ever so gently over. That is totally all right as well. So let's start by leaning onto our right side, pulling over to our left. Here we go. Cossack lunges, 10 total, 5 on both sides. Engage that core. Pull with that heel. And one more on both sides. Awesome. Ooh, that warms you up. I love it. For these next ones, we're going to do some calf raises. We're going to do 10 of them. We're going to try to make it as explosive as possible, all right? So for these, I like to do a little bit of a turnout for them. You don't want to force your turnout too much where your knees are going over your toes or in front of your toes, but just letting your feet plop out where they need to on an angle is all good. Your knees will naturally go over them. We're keeping everything nice and tight, really pulling this together, all back, string on the top of the head. We're going to do 10 calf raises as fast as we can. Here we go, 10 of them, 3, 2, 1. You know what? That's a little bit too few. Let's add on one more set. All right, here we go. Get back in that position. 10 more as fast as we can. Awesome. Shake that out. We're going to get into everybody's favorite position, the plank formation. For these planks, though, we're not doing a lazy plank, all right? We're not letting anything sag. Nothing is not engaged. We're squeezing everything. So when you get onto your hands, make sure that you're driving through your heels. You're really pulling that navel into the spine, string on the top of the head. Your shoulders might be rounded a little bit. That is okay. If we can try to, let's see, If you round it a little bit through, that's all right. Just make sure that that head comes up with it. We don't want that head sinking down at all. All right, we're gonna go from that plank into a downward dog and then back through the plank, doing our first push-up, and then back up. Try to make these as fluid as possible. If you can't do a push-up, that's totally okay. What we can do is just get into that downward dog, hold the plank, 3, 2, 1, and back into the downward dog. I would highly suggest trying to do the push-up though. That's what's really gonna warm you up here. We're gonna do 5 of these. Here we go. Get in that plank formation. Check in with everything that you got. And let's start 5 of them. Great, good job. I like being able to watch these videos again because I went back and watched myself and my head was just bobbing every time that I was doing them, so I'm really focused on it. It is power day, so we're gonna get our explosive power going just a little bit more. We're gonna do 1 minute of jumping jacks, and then we're gonna be done with our warm up. So grab some water if you need to really quick. I will warn all of you, my internet connection did go out during my first live stream today. If that does happen, just stay on the feed because I'll pop back up on this same exact stream if that does happen. So I'm gonna get a timer going. All right, everybody, the 1 minute starts now. Make sure that we're engaged in everything. Don't be floppy with it. I love having music to do this too. Halfway there. Twenty more seconds. 10. Nice. Go ahead and shake that out. Woo! Julio. Yes, it is. Oh, thank you, Alex, for being here. Whew. All right. Go ahead and take a breath. Remember, when we are dealing with power, we're putting out a lot of energy. So we're going to be taking rest during this one. We're going to be getting water more than this one than we did with the strength one. Go ahead and take a breather before we get into our first workout section. If you guys have any questions, it's great. It looks like Coach Alex is in there, so he'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll be checking it on the regular to either show you variations or answer questions that you all might have. Aaron Bloodgood brought up a fun idea. I'm going to make a playlist for the class and put it into the description so you guys can click on that and we can all listen to the same pump up music together too. So if there's anything you want on that list, I know Kyle Harding wants Macho Man on there. So if there's anything that you guys want, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. Whew. All right. So the first thing that we're going to get into is our push-ups. All right, we're gonna be doing 7 push-ups, 80s music. All right, but only if Whitney Houston can be on that, Denise. All right, the first thing we're gonna get into is our push-ups, okay? For these, I'm gonna give you 2 different options. Well, let's see. I'm going to do 3 different options. How about that? If you can't do the normal plank push-up, that is totally okay. It's all right to do that on your knees. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We're all getting to different places. And go ahead, get those legs up. And when we're in this, remember that we're not letting our butt come all the way up. We're not doing this. Get that butt down. Open up the shoulders the same way that you felt in that plank. Should be how you feel here. Bring that navel in right to the spine. That string is going to pull you forward. You can give your push-ups like that. You can do a normal plank push-up. We're sucking everything in, driving through those legs. Or you can do a pilo push-up. This is specifically a power-based push-up. You're going to allow your hands to come off the ground and catch yourself. So it'll look like this. All right, so you can choose which one of those you want to do. You can try all 3. You can try one of them for now. That's all good. We're all another great variation is to plank push-up, prop against a wall, chair, or bench. That's true. We're gonna do 7 of these. We're gonna bang it out right now. So everybody getting that form. Here we go. And we're gonna do 7 of them. 3, 2, 1. You guys, my body's tired today. Those were a struggle for me today. That's all right. The next thing we're going to get into is our squats. All right, so you can either do a normal body squat. You can either do a normal body squat, or you can do a jump squat. During that jump squat, when you're in the air, we're trying to get really tense all together, right? So the glutes, the feet point off the ground, driving tension through the leg. The glutes squeeze, stomach engages, ribs close, shoulders are back. Everything is nice and tight. If you're going to do a normal body squat, what I want you to do is come up just a little bit faster and really squeeze into that so we're still getting some sort of explosive power out of it. So we're going to do 7 of these. Go ahead and choose which ones you want to do. Oof, I'm all about that music right now. Just keep me going. Here comes 7 of them. 3, 2, 1. Whew. My form is a little sloppy today, but that's okay. Sometimes we have off days, and that's all right. The point is that we're putting in the work right now. All right, we're going to do an explosive lunge. We're going to do 7 of these. So we're going to get into that 90-90 formation, but that front leg explodes up. All right, so what I like to do with these is point my foot as I come off the ground, because the detail in this is that your foot isn't just kicking and coming off. If you really follow through with your toes and spring off of that big toe, the last thing to touch the ground, you're going to get a little bit more of a detailed power, a detailed explosion out of that. So we're going to do 7 of those on both legs. Here we go. All right, get in that formation. Here comes 7 of them. Make sure to breathe. Shake that right leg out. We're going to go right to the left side. Here we go. Great job, everybody. I said this last week. I forgot to say it this week. Make sure that your knee isn't touching the ground during that, the one that's in back. We want to have that knee a little bit off the ground because it's really going to strengthen that back leg at the same time. All right, we're going to do plank up downs, which everybody loved last week, which is good. We're gonna get in that plank formation. And then the pattern goes like this. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. All right, so one more time. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. We're doing 7 of them. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand is 1. All right, so we're doing that 7 times. Go ahead and shake out the arms, get those ready. Get in that plank formation. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Those are our plank up downs. Next we have plank jacks. So we're going to be doing the motion of a jumping jack, but just the lower half of our body, all right? We're going to stay in that plank formation, making sure that our butt isn't coming up as we're doing these. But we're going to bring our feet in and out, just like that. Tend the glutes, the quads super hard to not let your toes over. That's true. So all of that control comes from this core area. So that's the front, the sides, and the back. And also those glutes, those big butt muscles that we have. Squeezing all of those is what's going to give you the most control through this workout. Thanks for pointing that out, Alex. You guys, Alex has an amazing workout that was up yesterday. You can check that out. It was for our team kids, but it's open to the public. And man, his control and his strength is out of this world. So go ahead, if you guys want to work out tomorrow at all, I would check that video out. All right, so we're going to be doing these plank jacks. We have 7 of them. Here we go. Get in that plank formation. And 7 of them. Nice. And then last but not least, we have our half jumps. For these, we're going to be pretending like we're going to do a big jump, right? We're jumping up in the air. However, we're not going to let our body leave the air. So we're going to go down and then tighten everything up. I go onto my toes for these, and everything gets thrust down, pulling this in, tightening all of it. It's about an explosion, but controlling it. We're not letting it leave the ground, okay? So this is the same thing as like a dead point, right? So we a lot of times think about dynamic movement as big dynos. This is as if you're going for a huge move as your maximum reach, but your feet aren't leaving the ground. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do 7 of these half jumps. Here we go. I'm pushing my brother a little bit, but it's okay. 7 of them. Here we are. 2. Breathing out of the top, taking a big exhale at the top of that really helps me tighten everything up even more, and also reminds me to breathe. All right, so that's our circuit. We're gonna go through it one more time. We're gonna get a little bit of water right now, recharge that battery that we have going on. And then just a reminder, we're gonna be doing the explosive push-ups, the jump squats, explosive lunge, the plank up downs, the plank jacks, and then the half jumps. This next time through, I'm not gonna be explaining anything. I'm just gonna be telling you what we're going into. I might give you some cues to remind you as we're doing the exercises, but just be ready to bang out one right after another, get some water, recharge those batteries, and we're going through the full power surge together. Whew. All right, we're probably gonna rest for about 20 more seconds. Man, thank you all so much for signing in again. Seriously, all of us at Adventure Rock for our for our fitness videos to be getting over like 200 views, and hey, that like a button, y'all, and share with your friends. Yes. For all of you to be signing in right now, we have people that are doing this live. We have people that sign in later. We are so psyched that our community is so strong and still invested in training and sharing the site with us. Thank you guys so much for being here and doing this. Make sure to share on Facebook, on Instagram. We love seeing your training videos. We really do, or just photos. So thank you so much for that. All right, everybody, it's that time. We're starting with the push-ups, 7 of them. Here we go. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get into your form. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7 push-ups. Let's do it. Here we go. Not bad. All right, here come the jump squats. Get in that form. The upper body doesn't change, just the lower half does. Here we go. Squeeze at the top. Nice. All right, everyone. We have explosive lunges next. Shake it out. Get your breath for a moment. Here we go. Remember, don't let that back knee touch the ground. 7 of them. Starting with the right. Step forward. Explode. Two more. Here we go. Left side. Shake out that right one for a moment. Here comes the left side in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Not bad. All right, everybody. We're getting those plank up downs. All right. So start on the hands, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Making sure, just like Coach Alex said in the comments, squeeze that core, the front, the sides, and the back. Squeeze those glutes. That's what's going to give you the control. Let's get in that plank formation. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Not bad. Stay in that plank formation because we're about to get in those plank jacks. 7 of them. In and out. Here we go. And last but not least, in this circuit, we have our half jumps. When we get to the top, squeeze everything. Really power through those legs like you're going to go for a full jump, but don't you dare let those toes leave. Here we go. 7 of them. 1. Whew. Exhale at the top. Whew. We did it, everybody. Grab that water. You earned it. Whew. Time to recharge those batteries before we get into the next workout. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, queries, kudos, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Wow. I'll tell you what, with the amount of live streams that we're doing, I am going to be way more fit. Oh, when we come back. I hope you all know this, but both gyms, before we had the Safer at Home order, we reset them all for you. So when you guys get in, there's going to be brand new climbs for everybody. It's going to be like a brand new gym. Oh, Caden, thanks, man. I'll tell you what, we miss team a ton, and we also miss the community a ton. So these live streams are our way to connect. This is a job that you have to love, and we love it very much. Whew, all right, so go ahead and get that JP. And every of your boulders that are up, well, yeah, I mean, I set 2 of them, so probably those ones. No, actually, there's a very fun V4 that Brent set in Milwaukee that is so much fun. You're gonna love it. It's just these yellow slopers, and it's so sick. I can't wait for you guys to see it. All right, time to grab that chair. For these next things that we're gonna do, you're going to need a chair that you're able to step up on, or a step stool, anything like that. Somebody in our footwork class earlier was using their crash pad. So if you guys have a crash pad laying around, you guys can use that. You're also gonna need a water bottle or something like it that you can compress without breaking it. So get those while you can. I'm gonna get my chair set up. Let's see, I'm gonna set it that way. All right, here we go. For this chair one, the first one they're gonna do is gonna be a normal chair step up. However, we're gonna bring that leg that's on the ground and we're gonna bring it into a nice high knee. All right, so it'll look like this. And the goal for this is to get everything nice and tight, the same way that we've been doing it. But I really want you to drive through that leg that's standing up, and as quick as you can, bring this nice and in. We want to engage this leg too. It's not just coming up and staying there. It's fully flexed, all right? So we're gonna be doing 7 of those. I'm gonna give you a moment to set up. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. We're gonna start on that right leg. Here we go, right leg goes up and squeeze at the top. Two more, here we go. Whew, not bad. We're gonna switch over to the left side right away. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. I love that. Whew. This next one that we're gonna do is a personal favorite of mine. It's a push-up. However, when we come up, we're gonna explode harder after off of one of our arms. No, that's still okay. We are going to explode harder off of one of the arms that we have on the ground and rotate our body into a side plank, so it'll look like this. All right. When we do that, if you need to be on your knees for it, that is totally okay. Just like we did before, make sure that we're correcting that form, and you can still rotate the way that everybody else is, so you don't get out of that rotation. So we're gonna do 7, focusing on our right arm. Take a little bit of a break. Do 7, focusing on our left arm. Here we go. Let's get in that plank formation. 7 of them, and make sure that head isn't dipping down. 2 more. Whew. Good job. Take a little bit of a break. We're gonna correct so many climbing shoulders with the chest workouts we're doing. I'm sure Coach Alex is about that. We love corrective exercises. All right, we're gonna take a 5-second rest. And here we go. Let's get in that plank formation. Focusing on that left side and not bad. Whew. All right, we did those. Next thing we're gonna do are bull push-ups. Some of my favorite push-ups. The way that I like to think about these, I said this last week, but I think it's a good thing to reiterate. I like to think about it like we're surprising our body, right? The way that these work. So we're gonna be starting on our hinds. They're called a bull push-up for a reason. It's like a bull's about to charge. So we're gonna start on our hinds a little bit wider. And then we're going to explode through into a push-up. You can do these on your knees as well. So we can rock back into a child's pose. And then bring those feet up as we do a push-up. That's kind of the building block to doing the actual bull push-up itself. It's all up to you what you're gonna do, but the faster we can go and the more surprise we can give our body, the better it's going to be. And so we're gonna do 7 of those. When we get into the actual push-up, make sure that you're keeping everything tight. I know I keep saying it, but it's good to reiterate. And make sure that head isn't sinking down. Get that chin in. So here we go, 7 bull push-ups. Nice wide stance if you're on your feet. Here we go. Two more. Woo. Great job, everybody. And the last one. Everyone's favorite part of the set. We're focusing on a little bit of a different version of power. We're going to focus on compression, all right? You need your water bottle or whatever else you're using. For this, you're going to start by keeping it towards your chest, making sure that the shoulders roll back. We don't want these hunched forward. Everything rolled back, chin tucked in. We're going to squeeze this water bottle as much as we can. And then you're going to slowly bring it forward, bring it in, bring it up, bring it in. The goal for this is tension, all right? So the more we can compress, the more we're squeezing that water bottle, the better of a result we are going to get. We are going to be doing, let's do 4 of these, all right? So 1 is like that. 1 is out, in, up, in. That's 1. So here we go. We're going to shake it out. If you guys need to drink your water bottle, I need to before I close it up for this. All right, everybody. Here comes the compression. We love it. Whew. All right. I'm so psyched that you guys are here. This is so much fun to be able to do. Here we go. Go ahead and get that in. Find that good athletic posture. Tuck everything in. Squeeze everything. Let's start pushing. And here we go. That's 1. 2 more. Here we go. One more, make it count. Good job, everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and get that chair set up for our chair step-ups. We're going to take just a smidge of a break. We're going to take about a 30-second break starting now. If you have any questions, go and put in there. If you need water, this is your time to rest. Remember, with power, we need to recharge our batteries. Yeah, the way that I like to think about it is we've all seen speed climbing at this point. Pretty much after every burn on the wall, we take about a 3 to 4 minute rest, just because that's a lot of explosive power. So if you think about power and being super explosive and really dynamic, we're using so much energy in our body that we need to just take a moment after we're done with it and really regroup our body, really make sure that we're getting those internal batteries really recharged. That includes water, that includes rest, that includes proper nourishment. So hopefully you ate a little something before we started working out today. Woo. All right, everybody. We're going to start with those chair step up with the high knee. 7 of them. We love it. We love you. We're doing this. We're getting strong. We're getting psyched. Move this camera for all of you. We're going to power through the entire second half of this, all right? So we're not going to stop that much. Here we go. Right foot up. And 7 of them on both sides. 1. Nice. Go ahead and switch sides. The left foot goes up now. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Great job, everybody. We can finally put that chair to the side. All right, up next, we have our single arm explosions on our push-ups. Bring that plank formation around your knees. Whichever one you're doing, make sure that you have good form while you do it. We're exploding through that right arm first, keeping nice and tight. We're getting that side plank. Here we go, 7 of them. Let's get that form. I'll count you in. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. Nice. Take about 5-second rest. Maybe dance it off. All right, everybody, here we go. Left arm, do that plank formation. I'm going to count you in again. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Whew. Not bad, everybody. Shake it out. Take a little quick rest. All right, bull push-ups are next. Remember, you can do them on your knees, going back and forth from a child pose with the legs up in the back, or you can be on those hinds, pushing forward. We're surprising our chest every time now. 7 of them. Here we go. Second last workout of the day, everybody. We got this. Let's get up. Get back there. And 7, 3, 2, 1. 2. Great job, everybody. We're on to our last exercise of the day. Can you believe it? We did it. Look at us. Look at us. We made it. We're here. It looks like we're going to be a little bit under an hour today. That's okay. Went a little bit fast, but that's all right. We got the power faster. That's all good. Let's see. You know what? Maybe for this one. Yeah, look at that. I like this. Higher up. I can be at eye level with you guys. I'm going to drink some water before we do these. All right. We're doing 4 water bottle compressions. In, out, in, up, in. That's 1. Here we go. Start squeezing, making sure their shoulders are engaged. Squeeze everything as much as you can. 4 of them. Here we go. Out. That's 1. Squeeze as hard as you can. Here we go. 2 more. We got this. 1 more. Make it count. Here we go. Oh, awesome job. And that concludes week 2 for the Hour of Power. It's been so much fun being with you guys. Big thank you to Coach Alex for sticking in those comments. Thanks for helping out, man. I appreciate that. It's hard doing this alone sometimes. Everybody that thank you guys so much for being here again. Hopefully we won't have to be live streaming too much longer, but while we are so psyched to be here with you guys. Make sure to give us a shout out on Facebook, on Instagram. We love when you guys do that. We love doing these live streams. I'm going to plug my next live stream. It's on Sunday. I have a movement class. It's more technique focused and body awareness focused than what it is fitness focused. So if you're looking for like a nice little more, I'm not going to say fully relaxed, but if you're looking for something that's a little less intense, that might be for you. We have yoga classes every day with amazing yoga instructors. If you're compressing something bigger or smaller, will that affect the muscle groups when you're targeted? Sure. So if you're like out more, JP, that's a good question. On those compressions, if you're out more, just like, pick something up and see. If I have this tennis ball, right, and I'm compressing it as hard as I can and doing that versus my water bottle, you can feel where those muscles are being activated and how they're being activated. So feel free to toy around with that. Any exercises that we give you guys, you are totally able to see what they feel like. Awesome. Thank you, Aiden. We love you guys very much. Denise, we love you guys. Strength on Tuesday, ARCT workout on Wednesday, and then I have footwork at noon on Thursday, and I also have power on Thursday. So those are my 4 classes. Yoga every day. We love you all so much. I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer to help answer anything. You can always jump into my emails, jacob@adventurerock.com. My Instagram is @JacobDBach. Our Instagram as a whole is @AdventureRock. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Get out there and play in the sun. It's beautiful outside. All right, I'm going to stay on for 1 more minute just in case. Sure, Gavin, that should work. Man, a dumbbell. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, you're for sure going to get, I don't know, shoulder work for sure going upwards, Gavin. I would say that's still more of like a chest workout going forward. So, I mean, anything that you want to weight, when I make these workouts, it's because I'm assuming that people don't even have like weights at home or a pull-up bar. So I'm kind of making it for everybody. If you ever want to add weight or you have questions about adding weight, go ahead and go ahead and ask us, because that's a great way. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Have a good night. We'll see you all on Sunday.